Hey club members, and welcome back to your full body Pilates flow. Today we are going through a entirely body weight only flow. All you're going to need is your bodies and your mat. So we're gonna get started. I always like to get us started on our backs, getting grounded in our space. So roll out your mat and meet me down on your backs. Today, finding yourself all the way in a laid back position. Legs can come long in front of you. They can stay bent, whatever you want here. Allowing yourself to settle in, shoulders pulled back away from those ears. Just taking a full body scan, full inventory of where you're at right here. Feeling that breath flow through your body naturally without any force. Taking big deep breaths in. Expanding in that body, exhale, let it go. Breathe it in. Exhale, let it go. Continue to settle into that breath. Just noticing what's here, what's present. And just simply let yourselves relax. At your own time, I invite you to bring those knees into a bent position, planting those feet. Just keeping your hands on your bellies, gently bringing those knees over to the right side of your mat. Good. Maybe placing that right hand on top of that left thigh. Shoulders pulled back away from those ears. Soften in that upper body. And gently make your way over to that other side, finding that opposite stretch. Breathing into your side bodies, breathing in. Exhale, let it go. When you're ready, returning back through center. I'm going to get you to bring those knees in towards your chest. We're going to start to move our bodies. You're going to bring those fingertips back behind those thighs, rock and roll yourselves up into a seated position, and then finding your way at your own time onto all fours. We're going to get into it now, so we're going to find that left forearm on the ground, right hand planted. Your right leg is going to come nice and long behind you. Lifting and lowering that right leg up to the sky, and gently release down. You have a slight little rotation in those hips, slight little turnout here, but maintaining that square hip space. Nice and light in those toes, reach it long, and gently release down. Good. Remembering to have a little bit of pressure in that right hand so you're not settling and sinking into that left side. You want to feel that support throughout that entire body. Lift and lower those legs. Lower it down. We're going to continue to build from here. You lift, you lower, nice and light in those toes. You're here for 8 more counts. Good. If you notice that that low back is starting to sink into the ground as those legs lift, making sure that you're finding a smaller range. Good. Lift and lower. You're here for 4, 3, 2, last one. From here, you're going to lift those right legs up. You're going to press into those right palms. Bring that left hand behind the ear. Back down through center. And release. Lift the legs. Place that left fingertips back behind the left ear. Drop back down to your forearm. Drop your legs. Big extension up. Press into the palms. Good. Feeling that center of gravity shift as you come up onto those right hands. Good. Engaging in that core. Taking your time with this one here. Try not to rush. Try not to just drop that upper body down. Find that nice smooth transition here. You're going to find that control in that right elbow as you come up. And slightly find that half little push up with those arms. You're here for 8 more counts. Good. Find that nice big lift. Gently lower down. For 6. We're going to hold those arms and legs up in 4, 3, 2, last one. Right leg lifts up. Left hand's behind your ear. From here, you're going to tap those right toes down. You're going to lift up, and then you're going to twist that left elbow to those right fingertips back through center. Good. Tap the right toes, big extension. Find that little twist. Beautiful. Tapping the toes, getting that little relief. Good. Find that nice, strong center. If you fall out of it, that's okay. Come back in whenever you're ready. Re-engage, realign. Good. You're here for your final 8. Good. First 6, you're going to hold that right leg up in 4, 3, 2. Last one, just that twist. Left elbow to right hand. Back up through center. Squeezing those backs at the top. Interlacing those rib cage is in the center. Finding those shoulder blades, wrapping them around the spine as you come open. Gently come down. Flexion in those right legs, left arms. Good for 4, 3, 2, hold center, pulse your legs. Good, lifting up and away from the ground. Hold for 8, 7, 6. You're gonna slowly start to reach that left arm forward. Start to find your pulse in 2, 1, arms and legs, 8, 7, 6, 5, good for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left hand down. You're going to step that right foot through those hands and you're going to gently come up onto that left knee. Right foot is planted. Hands come back behind the head, elbows nice and wide, fingertips light behind you. You're going to find yourself in a hinge. You're going to reach that chest towards that knee and slowly come back up. Hinge forward. Big lift up. Good. Trying to find that balance, keeping it center. Good. Engaging in those glutes as you come back up, thinking about squeezing and lifting. Good. You've got it. Bring it down. Big lift up. You're here for 4 more counts. Try not to stick those booties out. Keep that booty right over top of those knees for 3, 2, 1. From here, tuck those left toes under you. You're going to find a hinge. You're going to come up. Find a little hover off that left knee, back down, hinge forward, lift up tall, big lift, hover, lower down, good, hinge, squeeze and lift, shoulders stay back away from those ears, keep that chest nice and proud. You drop down, big lift up, lift to your hover, lower down. You're here for 4, good, last 3, you're here for 2, last one, hold your hover. From here, you're going to extend those arms up above your head, lengthen in those legs out of that lunge, come back down to center, 90 degrees. Lift and extend, back down. Good, big lift, and you lower. Lunging it out here. Again, finding that balance, trying not to flare those ribs at the top. Keep that core engaged, squeezing the back of those left legs, pull down. You're here for 8. Yes. 6, feeling each side of those front feet press into the ground for 3, 2, hold low, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, good for 4, 3, 2, 1, push off that back foot, shake out those legs. Whew. It's getting a little spicy there. We're gonna find those heels on the edges of your mat. Knees and toes are nice and beautifully turned out. So you're finding a plie position. Knees are turned out, feet are turned out. From here, palms press down together and you're gonna come into a plie squat, coming all the way down, and you're gonna lift those arms back up, reach. Coming down into your squat, press those palms together, elbows wide, lift up and extend. Good, coming down and back up. Now, what I want you to focus on here is going straight up and down. Imagining your body was through 2 panels of glass. You're moving straight up, straight down. Good. Instead of sticking those booties out, you want to keep them tucked under you. Try not to flare in those ribs. Try not to find that arch in the back. We don't want to stick those booties out here. You're here for 8. Good. For 6. You're here for 4. You're going to hold low in 3, 2, 1, hold low, little pulse. Elbows wide, shoulders back, nice and strong, proud upper body. You're here for 4 more counts. 4, last 3. You're gonna bring yourself down to those hands in 3, 2, 1. Stay bent in those legs, down, press those palms into the ground, step or hop back into your high plank. You're gonna hold here. Squeeze everything, knees or toes. You're here for your final 8, 6, squeeze for 4, 3, 2, drop to your knees down. Good. From here, we're coming down onto that right forearm. So we're finding the opposite side. Left hand is grounding you this time. Left leg comes nice and long. And from here, you're gonna find that nice gentle extension. Lift up and gently release it down. Good. Big lift up and release down. You've got it. Find that squeeze. Release. Toes nice and light here. Back down through center. Remember, holding that engagement in your core, nice and strong. You've got to find that extension and lower back. Beautiful. Finding your flow here before we get into it. You've got it. You bring it down. You lift. And you lower. You're here for 8, Good, find that length, find that squeeze in the backs of those legs, nice and strong here. For 4, pressure in that left palm. Try not to sink into the right hip. 3, 2, 1. From here, you lift those legs up. You find that press up into those hands. You come back down through center, release your legs. Left legs lift up, squeeze. Right hands behind the head. Good, really think about pulling that elbow out to the side. Good, you lift it up, elbow pulls out to the side, squeeze those backs. Good, if you fall out of it, if you lose your balance, that's okay. I was so close to falling over there. You've got it, bring it down. See, we all do it, it's fine. If you fall, it's all good. Bring it up and down for 15. Yes, nice and strong. Good, big squeeze up and release it down. You're here for 4. Last 3. Last 2. We hold those arms and legs up. From here, you hold that squeeze. You're going to tap the toes down. Big lift up. Twist that right elbow to left hand. Good. That twist means you can come all the way down or you can come halfway down. Whatever you want here. You lengthen and lift. Find your twist. Good. Big press up. You drop it down. Lengthen. Find your twist. Good. You're here for 8. 7, for 6, last 5, we take it just to that twist here in 4, final 3, hold that left leg up 2, last 1, hold, just that twist down, and back up. If you want to return that leg back down, you can find that hold, just to find that little extra support. You choose your challenge here, no pressure, find that lift, for 8. 6, we hold up at the top in 4, 3, 2, 1, pulse the left legs, hold those arms strong, press away from the ground for 8. 6, slowly start to reach those right arms forward, 3, 2, arms and legs right here for 8. 7, 6, you're going to keep that left leg up in 4, 3, 2, right arm comes down, bring that left foot forward, 90 degrees with both those legs. Hands behind the head, we take it back to just those hinges. So your hands nice and light, back behind you, squeeze those right glutes, come down, lift up and press. Good. Thinking about engaging that core as you come down and as you lift. So you feel that engagement as you come up. Good, bring it down. Big lift up, shoulders away from those ears, trying to release tension where it doesn't need to be. You have those muscles engaging, you have that hold, but try not to hold on to any stress or tension in that body. For 8. Good, 7. Yes, we're gonna tuck those right toes under in 4 more counts here. You're here for 4. Final 3. Final 2. Final 1, coming up, tucking those toes under, we find your hinge. You lift up, you find your little hover. Come back down. Good. Down, lift up, hover and lift, lower down. You've got it. You tuck, big lift, hover, lower. You're here for 8. Yes, for 7. You're here for 6 until we hold in that hover in 5. Last 4 counts. 3, 2, last 1. You hold. From here, you lengthen those arms up, squeeze those legs, and gently come all the way back down. Lift and squeeze. You lower it down. Thinking about squeezing those backs as you pull those arms wide. Good. Press up and lift. Gently release. Good. You're here for 8. For 7. For 6. Good. Feeling each side of those front feet on the ground here for 4. Last 3. You're here for 2. Final 1, hold down, little pulse. You're here for 8, 7, 6. This time you're gonna come down. You're gonna find those hands, frame that left foot in 2. 1, hold, bring those arms down. Step or hop back into your high plank, 15-second hold. Right here, squeeze. Engaging that back body, keep that spine nice and long, you hold. Yes, stay with it right here. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, good for 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down, dropping back down onto those knees, pull the bodies back, give yourself a little break, little breather. We're gonna work those arms a little bit here. We're gonna work those triceps. So we're getting into it, finding yourself again on all fours. Give those wrists a little roll out if you need to. You're holding yourselves up nice and strong. Those glutes are in line with those knees, those hips. Shoulders are stacked over top of those wrists. From here, coming down into your tricep dip. And you're pressing all the way back up. You lower down. Big press up. Good. Finding your flow here. Remember, with those tricep dips, you're not moving those glutes. Those glutes stay right where they are. Just that upper body rolls down. Drop down. Big press up. Good. You drop down. As low as you can go. Try not to just drop those arms down. You want to find that nice smooth transition from that drop back up into that lift. You're here for 8. 6, you're going to take that right arm, place it behind your back in 3, 2, 1. From here, you drop down halfway, lift up. Left hand, single arm, drop halfway. Big lift up. Good, dropping down. Big lift and squeeze. Lower halfway down. Big press. Good. Last 4 counts here for 4. We switch in 3. Last 2. Last 1, you switch. Other side. Bring it down to the right. Big press and lift. Good. Bring it down. Big lift, squeeze. Good. You're here for 15 seconds total. Press up. Keeping that lower body nice and heavy. Good. Whew. You got it for 8. 6. Good. For 4, both hands return to the ground in 2. Last 1, find halfway down, little hold. We pulse for 15. Good. Pulse it out right here. You're here for 8. 6. Beautiful. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up. Whew. Give those triceps a little shake out. We're going to find ourselves on that left forearm. So you're going to come all the way down, left forearm. You're bending that bottom leg and your top leg's going to come nice and long. So your right leg's lifted, finding a hover. You're going to guide those toes on a 45-degree angle forward, pointing the toes. Flex and pull back. Point, pull forward, 45, flex, pull back. Yes. From here, I really want you to think about keeping that side body up and lifted away from the ground beneath you. It's important that we're not sinking into those rib cages. Finding that nice gentle lift, that top hip is pulled away from that top half of your body. Good. Keeping that nice strong center. You've got it. You're here for 15. Pull forward. Good. You pull it back, squeeze, and forward. You're here for your final 8. 6, you're going to hold those legs back in 4, 3, 2, hold here, tap those toes down, lift up. Good, you tap, little lift, engage, hold. Try not to let that body sink down with every lift. If you have to minimize the range, even if it's just an inch off the ground, it still counts, it's still impactful. So don't worry about that huge lift. For 8. For 6, you're going to hold those legs up in 4, 3, 2, hold here. You're going to flex those feet, then point. Flex and point. Rolling in that ankle joint. Good. Center, pull back. You're here for 8. 6, you're going to find a little baby pulse in 4, 3, 2, hold here. You pulse for 8. Yes, 6, breathe into that burn. 5, last 4, hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Gently release down. Whew, give that booty a little wee tap. From here, you're coming down onto your backs. Quite quick. You're coming all the way down. Roll back. From here, hands back down by your side, shoulders back away from those ears. You're going to start to find your bridge. You're going to lift up into that, both feet into the ground. Then you're going to march that left knee up. You're going to drop it back down and release the glutes. So you find that lift, just that left knee lifts. Come up, bring it down, and release. Good, roll it up. Articulating in that spine, engaging in that core as you lift. Keeping that right side nice and steady. Big lift, roll it down, and center. Good, for 8. 7, yes, you're here for 6. Pressing those shoulders into the ground, hold it steady for 4. Last 3, you're here for 2. Hold those glutes up. Keep those left toes nice and light. From here, you tap up and down. March and rotate up. Release it down. Good. Engage. Then drop. Lift up. Back down. You're here for 8. Yes. For 6, you're going to pulse with that knee at 90 in 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulse for 8. Good. 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Gently release all the way back down. Drop the leg. Good. Again, give that right side a little tap. You're going to slowly make your way onto your right side body. That right knee is going to be bent. Left leg's nice and long. We start to find those legs in that hover. You reach, extend. Toes come forward. Flex, pull back. Good. Toes point forward. Flex, pull back. You've got it. You're here for 15 seconds. Keeping those legs nice and high. Squeeze the hamstrings as you pull those legs back. Beautiful. You're here for 8. Don't forget about that engagement in those legs. Yes, you're here for 6. Beautiful. Pull back. Squeeze those hamstrings here for 4. Last 3. Press up and away. 2. Last 1. Gently coming back through center. Point those toes. You tap those toes down. Big lift up. You drop. Little lift. Good. Keeping that spine nice and long. Try not to sink into that side body. You drop. Come up. Lower down. Big lift. Yes. Hold it here. Pressing those shoulders up and away. Chest is proud for 8. 7. We flex and point in 6. Yes. Small little movements make a big impact. We build that burn for 3, 2, 1. Hold up. Flex and point. Flex. Roll in that ankle joint. So you're feeling that resistance. You're building it on your own. Thinking about feeling those feet come forward and back. Ankle joint rolls for 8. We pulse in 6. You're here for 4. 3. Let's go for 2. You got this. Last one. 8 counts for 8. 7. 6. 5. I'm there with you. You can do it. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Oh yeah, there it is. There's your booty. Come down, onto your backs. Your right leg is gonna do the marching this time. Let's keep that left leg, left glute working. Hands down by your backs, your shoulders press in. Lift up into your bridge, march that right knee. Come back through center. Good, roll down. Big lift up, articulating that spine. Bringing those rib cages right towards those hips. Roll down, roll back up. You lift, you squeeze. Roll up. Good. Remember, it's not about the height of those glutes. It's about that engagement of the glutes. Yes. So it's not driving those hips up, not arching in that low back, finding that nice big lift. Roll down. You're here for 8, 6. Good. For 4, 3, 2. Hold up. Right here. You march. Tap the toes down. Nice and light in those right toes. You tap up, tap down. Keep it holding here. Rotate, bring it down. Big lift up, really spicing up that left side for 8. 6, we pulse it out in 4, 3, 2. Hold that march position, pulse. Good, you're here for 8 counts total. You've got it. Steady in those legs. Find me here. You're here for your final 8. Last 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release down. Bring those knees in towards your chest. Little squeeze. Good. From here, I want you to bring those legs nice and long, planting those heels on the ground. Yes. From here, hands down by your sides. You're going to point those feet. Nice little bit of challenge. You're going to roll yourself off those shoulders. You're going to reach those hands by your hips. And you're going to gently bring those legs up to 45 degrees. Gently bring it all the way back down. Return those heels back to meet the ground. Drop your head. Good. Lift up. Finding your hollow hold. Back down through center. And release. Yes. Lift up. Find your extension. Pull back through center. Lower down. You're here for 8, 7, 6, last 5. You're here for 4, final 3. You've got it for 2, final 1. Preparing our bodies to hold in our 100s. Reach those arms, reach those legs 45. Find your pulse. Good, your final little push here. Know your options. Knees can be bent. Toes can be down. Pump out those arms. They can be wherever you want them to be. Challenges legs long. Good, you hold. Shoulders back. Eyes looking right up to those toes. Breathe. Let's go. You're here for 15 more seconds. Pump those arms out. Whew. We're all in this together. Let's go for 8, 7. Nice long count. 6. Don't worry, I'm doing this to me too. You've got it for 4. Final 3. Let's go for 2. Just got hot in here. Last one. Bring those knees to chest. Whew. Take a big, beautiful breath in here. You deserve it. Take a break. Exhale, let it go. Let that heart rate slowly come back to its natural cadence. Returning back to your bodies, back to your breath. Gently bring those knees side to side, massaging out that low back. Oh my goodness. Glutes and a little bit of core, some arms, full body. You did it. Hands back behind those thighs, rock and roll yourselves up. You're gonna meet me in a seated position. Bring those hands all the way up to the sky. One last big, beautiful breath in. Exhale, bring those arms down. You are done, club members. Thank you so much for moving with me. I will see you in the next video.